Hi everyone, it's Denise Reed and welcome back to my YouTube channel Bramble Reed. Do you want to learn how to fade black denim or how to acid wash a denim outfit? In today's tutorial, I will show you how to acid wash jeans and how to lighten denim jeans. By the end of this acid wash tutorial, you will know how to bleach splash denim and how to make an acid wash t-shirt or sweater. I will teach you the proper and safe way how to get your bleach jean design and how to wear proper fit clothing. For the best DIY and fashion content, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a video every Tuesday. I have a Facebook page that is dedicated to DIY crafts and fashion that you're able to join. Now it's your turn. So for this week's tutorial, we're going to start first with bleaching water in the white bucket, and then we're going to just do plain water in the blue bucket. But before we start, I wanted to just go over some safety precautions. So make sure that if you're using straight bleach, you're using gloves. Also have some rubber bands. Make sure you have a mask on and a stick. I use the scissors to poke your fabric. Now here's a tip: if you want dimension, use a variety of sizes of elastic band widths. Now what I did was I only wanted the bottom of my pants, so I used the smaller elastic and I made little knots or bump ups, as we would call them in the islands, and because I wanted kind of a different effect, a circle effect, but then I still wanted the lines. So I went through only the bottom of the pants at first because that's where I wanted it, so that it would trail upwards. And I'm going to do both legs, and I did not do it the exact same way. I kind of wanted to create something funky just to see what it was going to look like. Now, and I'm also not fading the entire pants. I want the top part to be black and then the bottom part to be faded and stone washed. Now what I did was I did a test with dry bleaching, meaning that the fabric is not wet. I just put bleach on top of the fabric and I noticed instantaneously the color started changing. So I continued doing it until I saw that most of the spots that I wanted was changing colors. Then once it changed colors, I actually soaked it in a solution of bleach, and it was like a strong bleach amount, and dipped it around. Now this water was used for the denim. I did the denim jeans first and then did the black, and so that's why the water is yellow. The first bleach will make it purple or burgundy, and then as you leave it, it would go white. So once I finished taking off all the elastic bands, I still had it soaking in the solution. I went and I rinsed it out in the sink and then wringed it out so that all the water was out. So now I did rinse it out in the sink, and now I'm just putting it in a quick load for the washing machine. No soap or anything. I just want to stop the activation of the bleach so it doesn't eat away at my fabric, and that is the design. Now you're gonna see little thin lines and then you'll see thick lines, and that's because I went back and changed the elastic. Now I did get bleach up at the top of the pants, so then I went back and did the knot. Comment down below if this video interests you and you want to go about making the acid wash jeans. Now for the denim and the stone wash that I wanted to do, this was a complete fail, but what I wanted to do was have, this was the first one that I did, so I was going to do the whole entire thing, and then once I introduced the black, I switched it out. Now what I'm doing here is I just did a plain style, and then I used the thick and thin elastics on here, but later on you'll notice that I ended up taking it off, and I only dipped the bottom portion of it because I figured this is my sample. These pants were going out in the garbage. So what I did with this one was I soaked it in water, and I left it in water for about, I think about an hour, maybe a little less, maybe a little less than an hour, and just to get it soaking, and then went and soaked it in the bleach water, and it's a high concentration of bleach. But remember, be safe. I had the fan on in the bathroom when I did it in the bathroom, and then we have a purifier that sucks all the smell into the bucket and purifies the air. So I also had that going, but I did not like the way this denim looked. I don't know if they used a cheap denim. Some blotch parts were yellow. It didn't even fade the way that it should fade like normal denim would. And I'm wondering if it's because of the color of the denim. Now, I wanted to do the t-shirt. I actually wanted to put a string in the t-shirt and do a cool design. And that's why you see me doing an accordion fold at the side and then pinching it in the middle and turning around, because I wanted to have a three-dimensional look and then make it into kind of a t-shirt with a drawstring t-shirt. Now, the funny thing about this shirt is that it did not bleach at all. There's one portion of it where it went a little red, but the color didn't take. It doesn't even look like if the gray changed color. And this is 100% cotton, so I don't know if they lied about it. And it's a different type of material that they use, because you can't, it's a little bit hard for me to tell. And I bleached it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the denim pants and this shirt, and I'm going to move it to next week's tutorial and see what I can do. If I'm able to use it, I will. If not, I do have another pair of pants for the shorts, for distressing shorts. So here we go. Look at that. This is after like 2.5 hours. It didn't even it didn't turn. You see the red portion, but that's it. So I was like, okay, let's scrap that. And then I introduced the black sweater. Now, this shirt here is a shirt that I ripped up so that I can clean the house. And what I did was I took the armpit part, which has the elastic, and I wrapped it around the portion that I wanted to bleach, so that the bottom half of it does not get affected, so that the bottom half doesn't get bleached like what happened with the pants, and then I had to carry the bleach all the way up. Now, this wasn't turning quick enough, and I was wondering if I had put water in that bleach solution that I was spraying. So I went and I just put the raw bleach from the bucket into the container, and this is what we have. Now, I did want to have like a distressed kind of look, but I thought this was really beautiful. I wanted a tear. I wanted it to rip like the bleach to bleach through it, and it started, but it didn't do it a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it over at the top, over by the shoulder, and just do it on one side, just so that I see what it looks like. And I think it turned out really cool. I did about 4 cuts, and not too far up to the seam. I didn't measure it, I just kind of like gave it an eyeball. And then to just stress it more, I just ringed it like if I was washing my clothes, and it made it look really nice. It pulled the fabric just enough. And if you wanted to do this too, you can literally go in and pull that fabric. And guys, we are done. That is it. Just as simple as that. I think this is so beautiful. One thing, remember that if your blacks are not the same, the color is not going to come out the same. So here's my little Lala modeling. She loves the shirt. It's too big for her. I was going to style it for her and properly fit it, but she said no, she just wants it this way. And then, yeah, she went and did the modeling. So my husband's wearing the bottom pants, and then my daughter's wearing the top, and that's the outfit. It looks really cool. So now that you know how to fade black jeans and how to make an acid wash outfit, I have written a guideline on different designing platforms that will help you get your creative juices out of your head and onto a digital platform. I have included tutorial links to help you understand the platform better. You can download the guide at the link in the description box. Also, do you want to join a community of like-minded individuals like yourself? I do have my Facebook page where we will go over different tips and tricks on fashion and DIY craft. Check out the link in the description box. Check out these videos next on scrunchie headband and how to make the perfect scrunchie. If you like this video, hit the like button, be sure to subscribe, and don't forget to share it with your family and friends.